Hey guys, welcome back to Meetings of Maverick. I'm Maverick, and right now we're going to be watching Shield Hero Episode 8. So last episode, our good shield bro, Naofumi, kind of turned into a janitor, right? Because some kids, like Motoyasu, they don't really know how to clean up after themselves after they fool around and play. So it falls onto the responsible dude to pick up after them and to clean their shit up. And now, next on the naughty list seems to be Ren. He's in a bit of a pickle, and so probably Naofumi's gonna go there and bail him out as well, being the good bro that he is. So yeah, I guess nothing much else to say. At least this is what I'm going to predict from the ending of the last episode. Also, some other predictions. Probably Naofumi is gonna earn himself a lot of money if once he resolves this situation, because normally epidemics or these kinds of diseases, plagues, do generate a lot of money for the people who can provide healing services, who can provide medicine. It might be a little bit unethical, but with this time period we're talking about, this kind of technology level, I'm assuming there isn't something like government subsidized healthcare. So a man's gotta do what he's gotta do. Anyways, let's enter the episode. Alright, and begin in 3, 2, 1, play. And the sisters. Is he using the gift that they gave him? Alright. I guess a nice callback to the last episode. Oh. Making gifts. Shouldn't one of them, like, stand guard or something? Just saying. Alright, let me skip this real quick, and I'll see you guys in a second. Oh yeah, I forgot. And we're also going to be seeing his use of the Curse series, or Curse spells. Okay, so it is a plague. Last episode, I sort of guessed that it might be because Ren took down a monster that had some kind of persisting ability, like a poisoned corpse or something, that spreads these diseases. But let's see how it is. Well, his fame spreads quick. And just like that? Alright. 50 silvers? Hmm.
魔物の住む山から吹く風が
Wind from the mountain that's
魔物の住む山1ヶ月ほど前、山を根城にする巨大なドラゴンを剣の勇者様が退治されたのです。確かにそんな噂があったな。だが、それと病気になった。
It was a diseased corpse.
見物と素材回収のために多くの冒険者が村へやってきたんです。おかげで村は大いに賑わったんですが、ある日、一人の冒険者が倒れました。おそらく死骸の肉が腐り、それが何らかの毒を発したのです。
Yeah, makes sense.
肉は放っておけば腐ることぐらい高校生のガキでも知っているだろうが。
And what did I say about Shield Bro being a janitor?
原因が分かっているのになぜ処分しないのですか。もともと冒険者でもなければ
Cleaning up after children.
私たちではとても。
さらにドラゴンの毒のせいか、山の生態系まで変化しました。そんじょそこらの冒険者では近づくことすら難しいのです。国には報告したのか。はい、近々薬が届く予定です。
しかし勇者様はお忙しくてしばらくは無理そうだと。そうですか。
国への依頼はキャンセルしておけ。ラフタリア、出発の準備を。はい。まさか聖人様が行かれるのですか。あまりに危険です。
大丈夫ですよ。私たち慣れてますから。
He is a hero too. Nah, just prepare payment.
欲しいな金だ。銀貨500枚でいい。500枚高すぎます。危険手当も込みだ。国へ払うつもりだった依頼料を回せばいいだろう。
聖人じゃなくてただの主戦度じゃ。
やめなさい。自分で聖人と名乗った覚えはない。
わざと嫌われるような言い方をしていませんか、直文様。それにしてもいくらドラゴンの死骸とはいえ、随分多い。
That actually seems awfully cheap to me, to be honest. If you remember back to previous episodes, I believe they said a night at the inn or tavern costs 1 silver. I think saving your life for the price of staying at an inn for a night. Because I assume he saved maybe 20 or 30 people back there. Maybe 2. But anyways. Do they actually have poison resistance? They need to like burn it or something. What the world? What? A dragon zombie? Alright. Yeah, it is a zombie. It shouldn't be as hard as a normal dragon. Oh, poison gas. Yeah, do you guys actually have any poison resistance skills?
ここで食い止めないとさらに面倒が増える。フィロ、勝手に。とにかく一度撤退して体勢を立て直す。行くぞ、ラフタリア。フィロ。あいつ。おい、フィロ。
What? Oh, I guess. All right, never mind. She's just in his stomach, right? Yeah, there's no way she's dead. Oh, so that's how he activates his curse series, by cursing this world. Nice translation there. Lead speak, really? Curse series rage shield. Well, it's been a while, mine. Okay, and what exactly does it do? Is he gonna actually curse him? Curse the dragon? Okay. It's going Super Saiyan. Ooh. What? Dang. Kill them all. Badass. Hmm?
私はあなたの剣です。
この声は。
Hmm.
ナオフミ様が誰も信じられなくなっても、私は信じてます。偉大なる盾の勇者様。
俺は何を。
ナオフミ様。よかった。戻ってきて。
ラフタリア。これは。まさか。力の根源たる盾の勇者が命ずる。断りを今一度読み解き。
No, his learned healing magic. Does that remove a It's a curse, right? Alright. Wait, so it does using that power actually take vitality or Philo? From the inside? Alright. I'm assuming that's what's happening.
どうしたのでしょう。
Did she just eat the whole dragon from inside?
無事なのか。
でもあなた食べられて血が。
This You're such a troll, Philo.
知るか。
なんでこっち見てくれないの？
やれな。
じゃあドラゴンもフィーロが？そう。ドラゴンのお腹の中を引き裂いて進んでったら紫色の大きな水晶があったの。
Oh.
ピカピカしてた。
水晶。それがこいつの正体だったのか。で、その水晶は。 ラフタリア。
お姉ちゃん。
馬車にある薬で手当てをしてすぐに村へ戻るぞ。
What about the dragon? Yeah.
死骸を処理しないと。
お前の方が先だ。
私なら大丈夫です。お薬を飲んで少し横になってますから。
フィーロ、急いで片付けるぞ。
So, how did they clean it up? Like, burn it?
本当にありがとうございました。その金はラフタリアの治療にいくらかかってもいい。必ず治してくれ。治療は難しいかと。あれは呪詛です。しかもかなり強力な。
So, does she get cursed because Naofumi uses curses? And so that is the negative or consequence of using it. And is it because she touched Naofumi? Or because...
手当てしてもらったし、もう平気。死骸にもこれほどの呪いがあると。ドラゴンとは恐ろしいものですね。
Or does it happen just when Naofumi uses his curse series?
大切にされてますね。ラフタリアさん、お大事に。
すまなかった。
大丈夫ですよ。あの力はナオフミ様をどこか遠くへ連れて行ってしまう。そんな気がしたのです。だからナオフミ様を止めることが。
Okay, so I guess it's more that she came into contact with Naofumi.
ご主人様、どっか行っちゃうの？
And yeah, Philo actually did not see that at all.
ご主人様にお土産。
これは。
ドラゴンの中にあった水晶。フィーロ、吐き出したの？
え？
ちゃんとお土産に取っといたやつ。
もしこれがドラゴンの魔力が死骸の中で結晶化したものなら。 レベルが足りないか。あの盾はツリーには出てこなかった。あのまま力を使っていたらラフタリアもドラゴンの中にいたフィーロも殺してしまった。
ナオフミ様。
Hmm.
すまなかった、二人とも。あの時俺に迷いがあったから二人を危険な目に遭わせてしまった。勇気と無謀は違うように身長と臆病も違う。臆病でいたら 注意をそらせていれば、やれることはいくらでもあった。
直文様のせいじゃありません。私がもっともっと強くなっていれば。ヒーローも悪かったの。ドラゴン嫌いって突っ込んじゃったから。
Are they like your sworn enemies or something, Philo?
今の俺たちは昨日より強くなっている。明日はもっと強くなる。そして次に生かしていこう。
はい、共に。ヒーローも頑張る。
ああ、
ご主人様笑った。そうですね。やっと普通に笑ってくださいました。
そうなのか。
ねえ、お姉ちゃん。はい。
Aww.
今日はもう
Wait, are you gonna give them their gifts or not?
今晩はずっと一緒にいてくれませんか？
Oh.
寂しいのか。
いえ、少しはわがままを言ってもいいかなと。
フィーロー、今夜はラフタリア寒いんじゃないのか。
そういうことですね。ご主人様も一緒に寝ようよ。
寝ない。俺はあったかくないぞ。強くなる。
What about your gifts?
俺を信じてくれるあいつらと一緒に。そして守る。何があっても必ず。
Alright. Alright. And that was episode 8. Pretty much everything happened as I predicted. It was caused by the corpse of the dragon that Ren slayed. And really, Naofumi is being this janitor or elder brotherly figure, right? Cleaning up after the mess that his younger siblings have created, being their irresponsible selves. But you know, when I was thinking about this, it suddenly dawned on me that maybe to them it's not a question, to Ren actually, it's not a question of being responsible or not, but to them this is just all a game, right, to the other heroes, because it was mentioned before that they had played the exact same game with these exact same settings. So I was wondering, like, if you guys were suddenly transported into a game that you put hundreds of hours in, say something like Red Dead Redemption, or, I don't know, Skyrim, or Just Cause, or something, and then you've played this game for a long time, and then suddenly one day you're transported right into this game. So all the characters are the same, all the places, all the weapons, armaments, equipment, etc., etc. How would you feel, and how would you look at this situation? Would you actually view these other people as humans? Or are you just going to look at them as NPCs, right? And really disregard them, as we all do when we're playing these kinds of open world games? So, yeah, that's an interesting question, right? Now, Murayasu, I'm not quite sure what his stance is. He seems to be a guy who just wants to pat his ego, but I can definitely see Ren and Itsuki adopting this kind of attitude, right? This is just a game, what's the big deal? Chill out now for me. And, you know, that, to me, would also make perfect logical sense as well, because Naofumi, yeah, I'm sure that he is deep down a kind person, a good-natured person and all that, but his experience does differ a little bit from the other heroes, right? He never played this as a game before, so to him, these are people, whereas to the others, they're just NPCs, they're just, you know, things, tools to be used to achieve their own goals. So yeah, I thought that was an interesting thought experiment, and I was definitely thinking to myself what kind of attitude I would adopt as well. And maybe you guys have some thoughts on this as well. Beyond that, I guess the biggest thing we got from this episode was the Curse series. So, oh, by the way, one little tidbit of information that wasn't really translated. So it turns out that the dragon Naofumi slayed is called a rage dragon. And we know that because later on when Filo gave the crystal to Naofumi, it said that it was the crystal of a rage dragon. The curse that he activated this episode was also called a rage shield. So, not quite sure if there's any significant connection between these two things. Beyond that, still not quite sure how this entire curse thingy works. I mean, obviously, it can only be activated when Naofumi is under significant duress, emotional duress. But not quite. And okay, so if he completely loses it, then maybe he will never turn back normal again. Like he'll lose himself to the hatred or whatnot. But not quite sure how Raphtalia exactly got cursed within this episode. Is it really just because of direct contact, or is there something else as well? But actually, because I feel like this is going to be a nice little segue into the next episode where we're going to make contact with the church. And this accomplishes two things, right? One, probably through the church, and since they know how to deal with curses, we'll also learn a little bit more about what curses are and how they operate, and more importantly, why the shield hero have a series of curses that he can use. And also, it'll also have the effect of letting us learn a little bit more about this tertiary force within the nation, within the kingdom, the church. We did see the Pope a little bit a whiles ago in episode 4, but we never learned much about how the church operates and what their stance is, what their position is. So I'm assuming all of that will be addressed, or at least sort of brought up in the next episode. So definitely looking forward to that part. Beyond that, I guess not really much else to talk about. I'm not quite sure why Naofumi hasn't given Raphtalia and Filo their gifts yet, which he was creating at the beginning of the episode. Maybe that's going to come into significance later. No idea on that one. And also, I guess it's nice to see Naofumi kind of stealing his resolve to be a shield, right? So, although he was already sort of kind of convinced, or, thinking about this from episode 4 when his situation with Raphtalia got sorted out, I feel like now he is even more resolved to become the shield, just protect everybody and trust others to do their work and be the sword of Naofumi. So sword, shield, kind of topical, right, with the new Pokemon games, but I digress. That's a whole nother story. In any case, on that note, this has been my review of Shield Hero Episode 8, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.